Hey guys, I'm Anthony and welcome to my Life on Wheels. Last night, guys, I was awakened by a banging noise in the back of my van. It was like boom, 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 boom. So I sat up. I sat still. I tried not to make any noise. And then it happened again a couple seconds later. Boom, 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 boom. At that point, I got a little bit scared. And so I looked out my front curtains and I didn't see anyone. Then I looked out the side window where I entered the van and I didn't see anyone. And then I looked out the opposite window where my bed is, and in the back of my van it was this guy standing back there. And then he just bent over as though he was like changing my tire. You know the position guys get in when they changing a tire? He was in that position for a couple of seconds. I'm like, what is he trying to do? Take my wheel off or something? And then he stood up. I don't know whether he heard my bed squeak, because my bed does squeak, or not. But he just stood up, and then after a minute or two, he just grabbed his duffel bag that he had and walked away. He walked the opposite direction of the entrance of the park and ride. So I watched him walk away, and then at that point, I was a little uncomfortable trying to go back to sleep. So I decided to hop in the front of my van and take off and go to a nearby parking lot, a nearby strip mall parking lot, and lay back down until till daytime come. It was about 4 o'clock when I looked at my cell phone. And I always thought, what would I do in a situation like that? And two things. One, I'm not getting out of my van unless I look out my window and see a police officer or a security person of some sort. I'm not getting out of my van. That's the first thing. The second thing I thought to do was just hop up in front and take off and go somewhere else. And I did that. I laid back down for about an hour and a half. It was McDonald's right there, so I went and got some McDonald's food, and then I came back to the park and ride and got my spot back. Actually, I got a different spot, and I just went back to sleep for about 3 hours, I think, because that was around 6 something when I went to McDonald's, and I woke back up around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I was able to go back to sleep. And that's what happened. I was scared, but it wasn't like a level 10 scared. I probably was like a mid scared, because once I saw somebody that was physically out there trying to do something, or I just kind of just watched to see what they were going to do. No matter what they were going to try to do, I was going to hop in the front of my van and take off. That's what I was going to do. At first I thought, well, maybe if I just press my lock door on my little key thing, because that way my lights flash, that they will go. But they just left. So I think that person occasionally comes to this park and ride and look for a car to break in or a vehicle to break in. But I was like, oh shit, what the hell? And that's it, guys. So that's my little scare. Again, I wasn't like too scared. I wasn't too freaked out. I just kind of watched. Once I saw someone was out there, I just kind of watched and see what they were going to do. And turned out they didn't do too much. But I wanted to know what they were trying to do. I mean, were they banging on my car to see if someone was in there? Maybe they see me at the library too, getting in and out of my van. I don't know. But in any event, nothing came out of it, thank goodness. But that's going to do it, guys, for today's video. That was my first little scare on the park and ride. I've been staying on this park and ride now for 5 months, and that was the first time that someone bothered me. Oh, another thing I want to tell you guys, if I don't make a video in like 5 or 6 days or a week, it's because I'm trying to figure out something once again with this whole video process, whether it's the GoPro, the laptop, the YouTube itself. Well, this week issue was my videos were not coming out in HD. They were coming out all blurred, and they were not coming out in full screen. So I think I managed to remedy that. I was making some practice videos all week, and I think I have my settings correct now, and hopefully I can continue to make videos easy without any of this distractions that I've been having lately. But that's what's been going on with me this week. Again, I think I resolved that, and alright guys, as always, I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a few days.
I think about all the time, think you may need all of mine. Hate to say, you know that love is blind. I'm about to see, I close my eyes, they can't see you.